Hello, everyone, and welcome to FabCon TV. I'm your host, Patrick LeBlanc, and I'm here with two of my friends from Cloud Services, Andrew and Alina. Andrew, Arena, before we get into this, why don't you tell the people who you are and what you do?
Hello, everyone. My name is Irina. I'm a CEO of Cloud Services.
Andrei Dachov, I'm managing partner of cloud services and technical solution architect.
And tech, right? All right, so what are we talking about today?
Oh, fabric.
Let's get right in. Let's jump right in.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about Cloud Services before we get started.
So we started in 2009, originally from Ukraine,
Mhm.
but today we operate across Europe in several locations. And our focus is data and analytics.
Data and analytics.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me about what type of solutions do you all have?
We mostly, during last couple of years, we mostly focused on Microsoft Fabric.
Okay.
60 successful implementations, over 17 countries.
Wow. What was the most interesting solution or customer that you work with? You don't have to say the customer name, but the type of solution.
Okay, so we developed our own framework. It's heavily used in Spark and Lakehouse architecture.
Okay.
And actually, that's the most of our customers is
Oh.
using.
All right. But you have something to show me.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you take a
actually, I
look.
have my favorite engine,
All right.
Fabric, and it's Event House.
Okay. Real time.
Real time.
Okay.
Yeah, and we can do star schema
In real time.
in real time.
I got to see this. I need to see this.
Okay.
All right.
So it's very simple here. So we have one event house and
Yep.
we have one event stream there. Yeah.
And it's ingesting the data.
Yeah. It's just a transport for the data.
Okay.
There is something interesting here. So I have custom endpoint as a source.
Yeah.
And I have simple logic app, which is just receiving webhooks from my Jira Cloud.
Okay.
Yeah. So if some task is changed, the work log is done, project created, it throws everything to one single source.
Okay.
Yeah, so that means what I have messages which with completely different schemas. Yeah,
Wow.
in one topic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then the event house jumps in
Okay.
to the story. Yeah, so we have a target. It's just one single table which is receiving all those different messages
Right.
from Jira, and then actually the story starts. So Event House, it's a real-time processing engine. Yeah, so I can define a lot of rules, update policies, and so on and so forth, how I'm shaping the data and what I'm actually doing. And the beautiful story here, we have this nice diagram, which actually showing what is going on. So that's my source event stream, and that's my table, which is receiving the data.
And this is the raw data.
Raw data.
Okay.
Yeah, completely raw. And actually, we have schemaless approach here. Why? Because Event House, they provide you with dynamic data type. So I completely don't care about the schema of the landing messages.
Shifting schemas doesn't matter in this case,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't matter. I can add a new column. I can take a column away. This will.
You can remove column, change type, I don't know, string to integer, integer to string, whatever.
All right.
Yeah. And then we're defining update policies with functions, how we are parsing this data. It's actually very simple. We are using Custa query language here.
Very simple. It's very simple.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. You know, when you... I'm originally from SQL world. Yes,
Yeah,
so I
like
was
me.
writing
Yeah.
SQLs and so on and so forth. But it's very interesting. When you do Custo, it's even more comfortable. So when it's SQL, you select some columns and only then you're providing from where you're grabbing that. And it's like you're writing bottom up.
Yep.
In Custo, it's native.
Yeah.
You provide table, then which columns you need and the next step. So it's
Very
done.
similar, but not similar.
Yeah. Yeah, and here you're just defining how you want to parse, how you want to extract the objects, and so on and so forth. So this information in the webhooks, it's providing me info. Hey, that's project created event, that's project deleted event, that's issue created, deleted, and so on and so forth. So we are just filtering out, creating some functions, and then we define update policies. Yeah, and the interesting story here, yeah, what the most, the most complexity in the data warehouses, actually it's orchestration.
Yes.
But when it's real time, message enter in, being processed, and out. I don't have
You
orchestration.
don't have orchestration. It all happens as the data comes in.
Yeah, it's just false.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's how we create our first layer of tables, yeah? The silver layer. Intentionally, I'm referring to this medallion
Medallion architecture.
medallion architecture,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just the tables which have now structure, columns, data types.
But it's more, instead of having this huge infrastructure, you're deriving it from the data that's coming in.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so anytime I want, I can add column, remove column, change type, recalculate, and so on and so forth, and everything is real time. So I have issue events, project events, user events, fork log events, yeah? Then the next layer, the business logic. We need to do some transformations here, yeah, to derive some dimensions, fact tables, and so on and so forth. So we pre-calculate, pre-join everything.
Yep.
And it's insert only. So no deletes, so it's just a sequence of the changes.
Yeah. So you mentioned dimensions. So if I think about all the star schemas that everybody develop in the world, one of the common themes is I need type 1, type 2 attributes. Can it handle that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, exactly this layer, how it's prepared.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to SCD type 2.
Ah, okay.
So I'm capturing for the dimensions only the changes. So
Ah.
the next value, the next value, the next value.
Got it.
And then on the last layer, when I'm preparing the model, I can do whatever I want. So I can do materialized views because I need to deduplicate the data if I want to have SCD type 1. Or I can just add the needed columns from to is current.
Yep.
And it's already SCD type 2
This
compliant.
works.
Yeah,
This works.
it just
Yeah.
works.
So what about the fact? The fact table.
Yeah. It's here. It's just here. So again, you do pre-joins, you prepare the table, and then if you have a sequence of the changes, some rows being updated and so on and so forth, you need just the last step, which is the model. And Event House, it's crazy efficient on deduplication. You just deduplicate the last layer, and that's how you have the star schema in Power BI later. That's how you feed it.
Wow. It's pretty impressive. And so what about scale? Can it handle small tables, large tables? I hear event houses and can handle extremely large amounts of data.
Yeah. That's what we hear a lot here. Yeah. And actually, I prepared second demo for that.
Okay.
So, and yeah, one more thing to mention. So, of course, that's not direct lake. That's not import. That's direct query. Because Event House, it's crazy efficient for querying.
So you're not importing
Not
at all.
at all.
Okay. All right.
No,
Are we going to see?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
So, here I have second database. Yeah.
Okay.
It's more static. It's not real time because it's just a demo. Yeah. But it's just to show what it can do.
Sure.
So I have a VVI dataset, worldwide importers here, but I a bit increased the dataset. Yeah. So, and on top of this model, I have a Power BI report, which is just there.
And remember, this is direct query.
And this is direct query.
This is direct query.
It's direct query. So, the beautiful report.
Yeah. Like a report I would design.
Yeah. We learned from you.
Don't.
Okay, and we can do something live.
Yeah.
For example, just to check the number of the rows.
That was
here.
direct query.
That's direct query,
Wow.
and that's 13 billion rows,
Wow.
and that's that.
Okay, let's filter something. Let's slice and dice.
Okay, no problem. So we can grab just state province. I don't know. And let's calculate something. Yep.
13 billion rows.
13
billion rows. Not import, not direct lake, all direct query.
All direct query,
pretty
all in Event House.
All in Event House.
Yeah, and I have actually prepared some visualization. Yeah.
It's like a cooking show.
Yeah, just just to show how
Wow.
interactive it is.
Wow.
So we see it's crazy
Really
fun.
nice. That's crazy fast. Crazy fast. Okay, so I had the big question, and I think this question is for you. So how do we find you guys? How do we get in touch if I'm interested in building my warehouse, my star schema, using RTI? How do we get in touch?
How we get in touch?
Yeah.
Oh, we are
Website?
We are on the website,
Yeah.
of course.
What's your
On the website, on LinkedIn, csworldwide.com.
All right. All right. Wow. This is amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to come hang out with us on FabCon TV. And if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Post it in the comments below. And we'll see you on the next show. Thank you so much. Yeah.
What a great conversation at the Microsoft Fabric Community Conference. Be sure to give this video a like and hit subscribe for more videos coming out of FabCon TV. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you to register for the next FabCon, which will be in Atlanta in March 2026. Come join Patrick, myself, and all of the Microsoft folks. You can see a QR code on the screen right now. Scan that and use code FABATL to get $200 off of the registration. Thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next video.